the house of MMS. We only want to come with a real quick video that illustrates or that demonstrates so much on our concerns and interest-based products. And one of these things we have loved from that day, that time, as a virgin of the Lord, learning the light and from the light, creation from the garden and to the garden. I wish to look like this if you want to also build like that. The Lord made some people and raised them as this color. So colorful as potato. So the potato, as soft as it is, had a good scent, good smell, good aroma. And with this, before I cook, I needed to know what the heavens hold in the name of the living potato. So look at it in the heavens, potato and war go so well. But you will not want to look at potato the way it is and say, but how can potato become war? It is always war when you pick up whatever is of the Lord, who is a warrior. How we get it? When you touch on anything that is of the Lord, it means you are touching on war. It's a warfare that you put your hand on something or touch whatever you did not first build. If you haven't sown a seed, you don't have to touch anything, but when you touch it, so thinking that nature is rewarding you, nature will first fight you. Because when you fight with nature then, and you win, then truly it is approval of the Spirit that they have given unto you. You cannot just out of man being born and say God gave birth to you. It's not true. The food you eat, you are told, from that time unto this day, it is only a white man that can breed food. Potato, white man have their own. And the God that made it from the beginning also have his own. So that you see an orange is so different from what white men have made. But they all came from a spiritual learning point of view. Whether it's proven in the book from the book, it has first been proven from what research, learning, and what spirit they put together, and it works. Don't call it science that time. The Lord of heaven calls his own science. So the name as science is the same when it sounds in the science you read as book. But the thing is, when they talk of a science, it means that God has already first made a word out of the word science that you cannot change. That is to say S-I-G-earn. And the other which is what? You know it has been patented unto the Lord to have it as what? S-I-G-earn. S. So they cannot actually change this one to their own. You know, God has first created something, having his name and title signature upon it. So white man can choose another name that best describe what they study. Yes. So with this, we'll come to an end of this broadcast because there's always something that we must do or we have to follow to bring in understanding. If I had to eat, I show you what I have come out with. You cannot, with this, say, I have lied to you or have eaten. So you see, when I lift it up into the heavens, it lights up a different color so that the heavens that approve of this will not fail to do the right thing, even right now. Thank you so much, all faithful ones. The war of the Lord, it is a war indeed. Touching on anything or touching anything in the universe or under universe or on earth is a spirit. Why do you touch what has not been given to you? That is why it is a war. When you touch on cassava, you have to war what? With cassava and its spirit. Whatever you touch on, it's a spirit that holds it. Whatever keeps it alive is what makes it a war. So if they kind of say that it's unapproved of you to touch them, then that is why you begin to fall sick and fall shock and all of that, and you begin to war against things you don't know. You begin to fight a battle that is not even your kind of battles. The Lord is ruling. Great is the Lord and reward of him. So when you are lifted up, so shine and brighter than all things. Thank you. I'll be right back. If we have any other thing to show up, we will say, to the Lord be the glory. And I'm Creator Sylvester. Great is the mission, led Sylvester, and we cannot fail. Thank you for doing this. Our Lord is this, that cannot fail. If I have anything hanging, I will only pick it up right from here. Thank you again. Great again is the living mission of virgins, righteousness. And